That's the room where they stay?
For the past 11 years, Helen Hutton has been an Airbnb superhost, supplementing her pension by renting an extra bedroom in her Vancouver home to solo travelers from around the world.
I've hosted about 570 guests, and I've always followed the regulations to a T.
That includes paying for a municipal and provincial license. So the 77-year-old was shocked when she received this email from the province's short-term rental registrar on Wednesday, saying her license was being used across multiple listings in Vancouver.
As a result, they were shutting down all those listings, including mine.
She reached out to Airbnb, and the platform assured her it has protections in place that prevent a license from being used on multiple listings.
They were making a note of all the details, and my listing would be safe. And precisely 2 hours later, my listing was deactivated by Airbnb.
On Thursday, the province's short-term rental registrar called Hutton back to apologize.
He simply called it an administrative error.
Her listing was reactivated later that day, but all of her future bookings had been canceled.
I was very distraught. I just felt it was so unfair.
The senior wants to know how her valid, paid-for short-term rental license could be fraudulently used in other listings.
Here I am, an innocent person who has done nothing to open myself up for fraud, and yet it happened to me.
Airbnb blames the province, telling CTV News it automatically checks against the provincial registration system every 24 hours. And if that system contains an error, it has no choice but to remove a listing, saying in a statement, "We cautioned that the province's short-term rental system was being rushed when it launched in May. The government moved forward anyway, and unfortunately, legitimate hosts and British Columbians are paying the price."
And I do understand the huge challenges that the province faces enforcing their regulations. I understand that. But I also think that a lot of mistakes are being made.
In a statement, the Ministry of Housing and Municipal Affairs said, "Our team will be working to bring down illegal hosts trying to game the system, and it's disheartening to learn legitimate hosts are being impacted by this activity. We will continue to refine and strengthen our ability to catch this type of activity and deter future fraud while protecting hosts following the rules." Hutton has convinced most of her future guests who had their stays cancelled to book again.
A couple just felt that they didn't understand it. It made them uncomfortable, and so they rebooked with another host.
And that's money out of this pensioner's pocket. Shannon Patterson, CTV News, Vancouver.